Hello, I'm the Loot Cartographer, and this is the third video in my Mass Effect Andromeda series. In the last video, we explored the Nexus, we got our ship, and now we're going to actually explore the ship. So let's meet the crew and learn everything we can about it. So we got Suvi here. She's the Chief Science Officer, I think.
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
What do you mean, liaison? Are you gonna tell on me?
Of course not. Not interested in politics. I advise only on the science. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Heleus soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
Will this be useful to my mission?
It's extraordinary what we can learn from Dirt's profile, what lived and died here, how our own plants might fare. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Heleus. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible.
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
But don't you want to experience everything firsthand? I know I'd want to.
Oh, absolutely. But I know my strengths. Trust me, I'm far more useful to you in the laboratory. Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
Alright, Suvi Anwar. Callow.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Heleus, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
There's also the professor over in the science lab. Let's see. Okay. Whoa. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so that looks like it's the escape pod, maybe docking tube or something. Let's see what's on the other side. Loadout station. Okay. This is probably the docking tube, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got further back here. Alright, so yeah, this is that walkway that should have a railing that doesn't.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Okay. Research center. Select research to unlock new blueprints and augments by spending research data. Select development to craft equipment and nomad upgrades using blueprints you've researched and materials you've gathered. Alright, well, let's check out research. Interesting. So we've got 30 Milky Way research data. Oh, okay. So we can research different things here. Okay. Let's see about weapons with Heleus. Okay. Interesting. Spend research data RD Earned from scanning to unlock new weapons, armor blueprints, or to gain access to powerful augmentations. Well, interesting stuff here. Okay, we got multiple assault rifles here. We got 3 different types of assault rifles. I see there's 2 shotguns as well. Okay. What? Each research category has different research data. Milky Way, Heleus, and Remnant. Well, I didn't even have that as a Remnant yet. Switch categories with Q and E. Press space to continue. Okay, research. Select a blueprint or augmentation and hit space to research it. Interesting stuff here. Man, some of this looks really weird. Oh, I like the look of that. Let's research that. Sidewinder pistol. Oh, wait, is this... No, this is research. Well, I definitely don't have anywhere near the amount of Milky Way research to do that. So I guess we're not doing that right now, but we can do something with the Heleus technology at least. Let's see, do they have something that looks cool? Oh, interesting. Looks like they've got a sword. And another sword. Why do they start them when you can't see the blade profile? Let's see about this one. Yeah, we're gonna start researching that. Are you sure you want to research this project? The blueprint will be added to the development branch of the Research and Development Terminal. You can launch the development once you've gathered all the required research. Done. Ket Carphalon 1 research successfully. Okay. Then, oh, well, I don't have anything that I need to actually make it. Well, 40 of the cadmium. Okay, well, I guess this, we'll just have to wait for it later for that stuff. Strike team missions. Oh, yeah, these ones should be done from the ones I filed earlier. Okay, mission successful. Mission successful. Okay, I guess I can send them on new missions again. Oh, they're already on that one, okay. No, I don't want to play multiplayer. Again, I don't even know if I'm gonna have to look into see if that's even still a thing. Okay, well, they're working now. What's this over here? Nothing, okay. What's this over here?
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
That really does suck.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, seriously though, to be training for that position forever and then just to have your mentor hand it off to his kid rather than to you, that cannot feel good.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Okay. Let's check up here at the meeting table area. See, but these look like windows. This would be so badly designed, like... Ah, man, you could just hole this thing so easily. Let's see. VidCom? With nobody. And why is it VidCon, not VidCom? Video conference, I guess? Instead of video communication? Whatever. Let's see. I think we're done on this floor pretty much. Because I think this is the hangar, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see who can... Well, we'll check out this back room here.
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering.
Pathfinder making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Man, the beard textures are not great, his especially.
We're exploring this cluster, eventually the galaxy. If your purpose is here, we'll find it.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? In the meantime, you just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Kind of looks like he's sandpaper glued to his face. Let's see. Well, there's the drive core. Looks pretty good. Looks like it's about the same size as the Normandy's. Okay, anything else in here? I think we're good. Alright, let's head down to the next level down. The controls had to be accessed a little too close for my taste, but it's not a huge deal. Let's see. I think this is Liam's area.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask, where did you find the couch? Because this thing looks like it's already old, and where everything is new. So what's up with this?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch.
Yeah.
All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new. And I want to see it all.
Ah, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered, you got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
I can't help but, like, imagine sitting here on this couch drinking beer, and there are people down on the Nexus that are, like, looking up with binoculars. What the hell are they still doing here?
I'll talk. Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
Oh, Vetra.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Like I said before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. I do what I have to. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
All right. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, Med Lab. I think it's right over here with Lexi in it.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Anatomist? Physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist. 275 years has given me plenty of time to branch out. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
We'll say her facial marking kind of looks like she's got like one big bunch of drool coming right out the middle of her mouth. It's kind of unfortunate coloring there. Let's see. You've got this. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway, because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe, and I'll do the same with mine, Harry. It's nice of him. Let's see. Okay. What do we... Okay, quarters.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Crew info board. Dinner tonight, null entry. Sorry, everyone. I forgot we were taking turns and half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Callow. Comments. Got you covered, Callow. There's soup in the galley, dextro and levo for me, and fruit cocktail, Vetra. And I think we might have left port without you, Callow. Anyone want to help me move a couch? Not right now, but I'll keep you on my list, especially if you're biotic and can drop the weight. Payback in beer or whatever else we find, Liam. Comments. Are you serious? Suvi. I never joke about comfortable seating, Liam. Welcome to your new info board. Congratulations, Pathfinder Rider, on successful installation of your info board version 3.4. You are now ready to keep yourself and your staff informed on the latest developments aboard the Tempest. Info board VI. Comments. Okay, I've set up everyone's user accounts. Have at it, Cora. So we can post anything here, Liam. Anything you want the whole crew to see, though I've disabled image embedding, Cora. Missed opportunities, Liam. God. Okay, let's see. Anything else here? I think this is their bathroom. Okay, they got 2 showers, a single toilet, 1 sink. I mean, the crew's not huge, but that still seems like a very little. Is this interesting? Okay, this is the galley. All right. I mean, it's one of those things where, well, they got a cast iron griddle skillet thing there. Interesting. I'd be worried about that stuff going flying if the gravity goes out or something, but...
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there, too.
Okay. What do we... Okay, wardrobe. Let's see. Long sleeves, short sleeves, jacket. Wow. Wow. That... Oh, wow. Oh, that looks so bad. I gotta go with that. Let's change the colors up, maybe. Okay, so is this... Alright, we're gonna go with black. Let's go, like, N7 armor colors. Oh, man, that still also doesn't look great. What about... Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Oh, that looked so bad originally. I mean, it's still not great, but... it looks like I'm wearing like a tracksuit. Oh, okay. Let's see. Email terminal, Sam.
Hello, Scott. It is interesting to be renewed.
How do you mean?
Since my creation, I have been Alec Ryder's Sam. Now, I am your Sam. I am still myself, but now the input and experiences I have are completely new. I will develop in a new direction. The term reincarnation seems appropriate.
Are you okay with changing who you're becoming?
I cannot know until I see the result. I look forward to our continued partnership.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in Samnode on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum... embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Couldn't they have set up a QEC in the Milky Way so that they could actually still have contact with the people back there? Anyway.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Alright.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
So there's the Normandy model we got out of Alec's old room on the Hyperion. Special delivery cache. I just got some stuff. I don't know what that is. A lot of stuff. I wonder what that's from. Anyway, email terminal. Wow, okay. Pyjack, 2 Rider from Herrick, Pathfinder. It was marvelous to meet you, a fellow adventurer in the sciences. Could you help us with an experiment? We have an interesting chap here on the Nexus, a young Pyjack, what humans sometimes call a space monkey. He's part of a study on how various species adapt to shipboard life, and we're hoping you might take him on board the Tempest. You can pick him up from the Nexus Commons whenever you like. Don't worry, he's quite friendly, and his routine's very simple. No food after 23:59, no baths or showers, and please limit his exposure to solar radiation. Professor Herrick. Is this a gremlin? Anyway, interviews. 2 Rider from Carrie Tovesa. Hello, Pathfinder. I'm a freelance vid maker, and I could really use your help with my latest project. It's going to be historic, I hope, just like your mission. Can we meet at the Nexus for a chat? I can explain better in person. Reminder, from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself, too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Fear and grief cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress like fuel serves fire. Asteris 12 Leaves, verse 132. Cora. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Proud to be here from Liam. Hello, Pathfinder. Just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. Soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined Hustle and exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to frontiers. Genres include westerns, space operas, and oddly Turian historical dramas. Okay. You're the boss from Vetra. I thought I had to clarify. I know I said something about back channels, doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during the bad times, a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things, because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you, so if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that. Vetra. My paper, from Suvi. Dear writer, I've attached my paper on Heleus soil in case you're looking for some light bedtime reading. Once again, I'm so honored to be here. Server message. The attachment Heleus Pedology S. Anwar AIT has been categorized as spam and is now quarantined. Okay, is that it? Oh, in case you're interested. From Lexi. Attachment Krogan Virility and Aggression. Writer attaches my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal on Medicine, about 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. Lexi, interesting. I don't think I really need to look into Krogan mating diagrams. Facial reconstruction from Lexi. Writer, I've completed my analysis of the injuries you suffered on Habitat 7 during the fall, well, both falls, including the facial damage incurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairline subsurface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction suite installed in the Tempest medbay. Exploring harsh environments can take its toll after all. The suite can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Kello claims the suite runs on antiquated xenon. I think that's one of his little jokes. Lexi. Okay. Alright. Well, we have a new mission on the Nexus, but of course we're not going to this freaking outfit. We're not going back to the Nexus just now. Let's take a look at the map. Okay. So we've explored all this. Next deck up. Yeah, we gotta get back up to the helm. But is there anything on this one? No. Okay. We're good to go. So we can follow these ladders up. Oh man, this outfit is hilarious. Anyway.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Alright. Here we go. Taking command for the first time. Well, kind of. I mean, we kind of had it last time, but not really.
I'm picking up something.
Interesting. So it's actually a system view here. Okay, well, we're right next to the Nexus here, but what is Fission? I apologize if my pronunciation's wrong here, but anomaly detected. Where exactly? Oh, there?
Probes launched.
Element
Getting a
0.
scan.
Okay. Oh, I forgot that it makes you actually fly the gaps every time. Element 0. Analysis: an unusually rich deposit of Element 0. This appears to be a primary source broken up by space-time distortions in the Scourge. Okay. 37 Element 0. Nothing I can do with the scan, I guess. Back to system view. Okay. No more anomalies. Let's go to the outermost planet here. Ma Huan. What? Okay. Data, orbital... No, I don't need to read that stuff. Analysis. Mahuan is largely composed of hydrogen and methane. Its relative proximity to the Nexus makes it a useful core discharge site. Plans for a helium-3 skimming station are in progress. Okay. Nothing to do here with that scanning? Okay. Back to the system view. Let's check out the next one in... Which, I guess that's the Nexus. So then the one after that is Gongjin. Interesting looking planet here. This looks almost habitable. It is not, though. Look at that. Atmospheric pressure, 71.69 atmospheres, and the surface temperature of 1855 degrees Celsius. Good lord. Okay. Gongjin is a small but scorching world, primarily due to its crushing nitrogen carbon dioxide atmosphere. Evidence suggests its icy ring was once a small comet. Okay. Back to the system. What is this here? H599.
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay. There we go. What is this?
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Huh. The ship name... Caryatid. Crew complement 5. Status report of missing presumed loss. The Caryatid is heavily damaged and adrift, but salvageable. Okay, salvage it then? Okay, so we got that stuff there that's popping up on the left. Interesting. Okay, back to planet view. Let's see here. Okay, this one has almost no atmosphere, but it's still very hot. With this distinctive ring, H599 was used as a rendezvous point during the Nexus's early attempts at exploration. Pilots still use the term a 99 run for a short journey with numerous hazards. Back to the system view. And we have Phasian.
I'm picking up something.
Okay, let's find that thing. Looks volcanic, this world.
Deploying probe. I found something.
Okay, volcano. Data active volcanic site, profile shield volcano with current effusive eruption, lava composition, basalt flows with unknown materials. This volcano has recently erupted. Phasian's unusually strong gravity, 3.2 Gs, means lava flow is localized and may be valuable for study. Got XP for that. It would have been nice to get some information on it, but anyway. Planet view! Okay, Phasian is an extremely hot and volcanically active world. A thick carbon dioxide and ethane atmosphere covers the iron-rich surface with deposits of calcium. Back to system view. And with that, we have fully explored the Zhenghe system. So, let's go to the cluster map. Remember, no mass relays here. We're all in one cluster here. Also, along with that, there's no Reapers to build the mass relays, so let's check out the Pfeiffer system.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
Okay, we got multiple objects. What
I'm
is
picking up
this?
something.
Oh, black hole. Okay. Deploy probe? I can't imagine that we need to. Class Kerr black hole, H-012 Ketos. Analysis. Even at this distance, the black hole presents a risk to onboard ship systems. The accretion disk around it is composed of the remains of at least one solar system destroyed by the black hole's formation and the gravitational pull. Caution is advised. Ugh. I hate black holes.
I'm picking up something.
They're seriously terrifying to consider. Okay, well, let's find this anomaly first.
Deploying probe.
Asteroid.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay, well, we'll come back to that, but outermost planet, H461. Okay, let's see here. This outlying world is composed of iron and frozen nitrogen. One oddity stands out. Certain geological features suggest that nitrogen seas were once liquid. Interesting, okay. Next up, this one, H479. Okay, let's see. Extreme radioactivity and high-velocity winds make H479 a poor candidate for mining, despite its rich metal deposits. A potential candidate for future endeavors. Back to system view, and up next we got this asteroid out here. Planets look way better in this, I gotta say. Aluminum deposit. This unusual mineral composition of the asteroid suggests that it may have origins outside the Pfeiffer system and been caught in the sun's gravity. We got 148 aluminum out of that. Back to the system view. Next up, Rayer. Okay. Though the planet is highly toxic to most known lifeforms, Rayer's helium-rich atmosphere appears to host enormous colonies of fungal spores. Cool. Korvath. Okay, let's see. Thanks to Korvath's thin atmosphere, its brutally cold deserts can reach extremely high temperatures in direct sunlight. Limit exploration to twilight hours only. Okay, back to system view. One more planet to go. H480. Looks like a desert world of some sort. Analysis. Thick dust clouds, dangerous electrical storms, and high gravity render H480 inhospitable even for well-equipped Krogan explorers. Okay. Back to the system view, and we are actually done here in Pfeiffer now, so back to the cluster view. Alright. Well, we can go check out Erickson. I think that's actually... well, we'll see.
So this is where the human ark first entered Heleus?
Heck of a wake-up call.
I thought that might be the case. Okay, any anomalies? None showing up. Let's check out the outermost planet here, Markland. Markland is a large, frozen world with a surface composed mostly of silica with deposits of cobalt. The planet's albedo is unexpectedly dark, suggesting geological activity or contamination from the Scourge. Okay, back to the system view. Next up, we've got Helluland. Interesting coloring.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, what is it? This thing?
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A valuable light metal. This deposit is close to the surface and relatively easy to mine. Got 100 aluminum out of that. Let's take a look at the rest of the planet, though. Okay, named for the first landings of the human explorer Leif Erikson, Helluland's crust is largely composed of aluminum, with sulfur deposits brought to the surface via volcanic activity. Okay. Next up is Habitat 7.
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Huh. Satellite ID Hyperion 1133-D, which means we probably launched this from the Hyperion. But it's damaged by the Scourge and inactive but salvageable. A standard monitoring satellite, its registration shows it was deployed accidentally from the Hyperion during its collision with the Scourge. Okay. So I guess we salvage it for 50 Milky Way research data. Okay. Even visual scans show that Habitat 7 is no longer a promising settlement world. The planet's atmosphere is largely argon, nitrogen, and little of the projected plant life has survived. Alright. And lastly, Vinland.
I'm picking up something.
Another anomaly? Big crater, it looks like.
Probe away. We've got a crater.
Hypervelocity impact crater. A crater caused by the impact of heavy debris, possibly from the Scourge. The meteorite still contains valuable resources. Okay, just leveled up again apparently from that. Back to planet view. Okay, and overall here we get Vinland is a small rocky world with a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of argon and carbon dioxide. Its valuable cobalt deposits would require robotic mining due to volatile surface gases. Okay, back to system view. And we're done here in Erikson as well. So, back to the cluster map. And let's get to Pythias.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
We will, but we're going to check out the system first.
Deploying probe.
Asteroid, probably? Yep.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay. Khonshu. Or Khonsu.
I'm picking up something.
Okay, another anomaly. Mineral deposit, it looks like.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium. A metal ideal for lightweight construction in a variety of applications. This deposit is readily accessible. 102 beryllium. Back to the planet view, and we see Khonsu's oddly mild climate, given its orbital distance and rich resources, made it a candidate for a mining outpost. However, its unexpectedly rugged terrain has tabled discussions indefinitely. Okay. Next up is Nanak. Another ringed terrestrial, it looks like. Maybe a gas. No, it's a gas giant. Okay. Nanak is a hydrogen-methane gas giant. Debris in its orbit suggested it has seen Ket visitors. Back to system view. And we're heading into H276.
I'm picking up something.
Looks like a satellite, maybe? Because it looks like it's above the planet.
Satellite detected.
It's from the Nexus. Okay. A scientific monitoring satellite launched in the by the early explorers to Eos. The mission was abandoned when the original settlement to Eos failed, but it has gathered valuable data from H276. We got 50 Milky Way research data. Let's go ahead and look at the planet, though. Remote and cold, H276 is nevertheless of interest due to phosphine gas in its thick chlorine atmosphere. This could indicate primitive chlorine-based life, however, no detailed study has been completed. I mean, yeah, who's got the time right now? Let's see. Next up is the... oh, this one right here. Pele. Looks a bit volcanic. Tidal heating and bombardment from Pythias' asteroid belt has aggravated Pele's volcanic activity. Methane in its upper atmosphere contributes to the planet's scorching conditions. Good to know. Next up is the asteroid. An iron-nickel rich asteroid, its dust indicates the same scourge contamination that affects Eos. We haven't even scanned Eos yet, but okay, I'll take your word for it. 52 iron. Alright, up next is... well, we'll go to Eos last, so let's see what we got here. It's H060. Another volcanic world. H060 and its satellites attract debris from Pythias' asteroid belt, resulting in multiple dust rings. Numerous meteorite impacts have left H060 rich in nickel, but these same impacts make mining difficult. Okay, back to system view. And to Eos. Okay, Andromeda viability.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Landing zone. To land on Eos, use WSAD to find the landing site and press click to land. Alright, analysis. A desert world with significant resources, Eos is often racked by deadly radiation-contaminated storms, cataloged as non-viable after numerous attempts to settle. Alert. Signal detected similar to those devices on Habitat 7. Okay, and we're going to landing zone Eos.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What's going on?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Look at
How
that.
to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home.
Alright, well, this is where we're going to end things. In the next video, we'll come back. We'll actually do some exploration here on Eos. I don't know exactly how long the video that I've recorded has been, but it's also 1:24 in the morning, and I know if I keep going with this, I'm going to start getting to where I'm going to be falling asleep. So, this has been the Irresolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.